everyone. How are you doing today? I am going to talk today about celebrating your wins along the way. And I think it's something that all of us have a really hard time doing. And, I just got off an amazing coaching call with my students. We have 120 students on the call. And so many of us go through the exact same things every day. We're hard on ourselves. We beat ourselves up. We want to see things happening right away. And when they don't, we get discouraged and we're down on ourselves. So I want to talk to you about learning how to experience success on the journey to where that you're going. So have you ever felt like you have this goal going and you've been working on it for so long, like working, and it seems like you're never getting there, right? And so you start to beat yourself up down, you start to feel bad about yourself, you start to, all these things going on in your head like you're not good enough, and so you just end up stopping. I mean, how many of you, if you've done that, say, I've done that, right? Each and every one of us has done that in our lifetime. We start running towards this goal and all of a sudden we feel like this is just too hard of a mountain to climb. I can't get there. So I want to help you learn how to utilize mini wins. So if you comment down below and just say, yes, I will send you a little worksheet that we have that helps you learn how to get to your small victories. It helps you learn how to appreciate small victories so that you understand that each and every single small victory that you start to attain is just one more step towards getting you toward the place where you want to go. We forget, like we're so hard on ourselves. And the thing is that things don't just happen so easily, right? You see people in life and it looks like they've just been so successful. It's just been success overnight. And we don't see the struggles and the pain and how they wanted to give up every single, time along the way. We don't see that. We just see the end result. So we assume that they are an overnight success story. I mean, to give an example, I've been launching my coaching business for 2 years now and doing Facebook Lives every single Tuesday and Thursday for 2 years and I haven't blown it up yet, right? I'm not anywhere near to the place where I want to go, but I celebrate my small victories. I realize what I'm doing that's working. And I know that the more I continue to push and not give up, that I will get there soon enough. But many times our mindset can bring us down and it makes us feel like we failed. And we just give up on our dreams and on our goals, right? And remember, a dream is just a dream unless you take action to actually get there. And all the time, it's not going to be this easy thing. So we've got to understand that the small victories along the way to get us where we want to go are huge. In fact, I tell my students all the time, when somebody climbs up Mount Kilimanjaro, right? Am I saying that right? Or when somebody gets past that finish line, that's not really when they won the race. They won the race every single day that they got up in the morning when they were exhausted, when they ran when it was raining, when they were so tired and they had blisters on their feet that they wanted to stop, and they kept going. That was truly when they won. The success is on their journey to get there. So I want you to understand that the success is on your journey to get there. It's not when you actually reach the journey. It's every single day that you pushed and pushed to get you there. So we've got to really start realizing that our big goals are not going to happen every night. They just aren't. It takes time to get where we want to go, right? And many times it takes a lot longer than we want because of social media, and we're all in such a hurry, and we've got our phones and everything is just so immediate. We feel that our goals should be the same way. We think that things should just happen overnight, but that's not reality. The only time that you lose in life is when you stop trying along the way, right? When you give up. Eventually you will get there. Eventually you'll reach that goal that you have. You'll get there and you'll feel so proud of yourself. But I want you to feel proud of yourself along the way. I want you to start recognizing that success is the journey. Success is what we're doing to get us to our end result. And here's the deal. Once you get to the end result, you're not going to stop. You're going to want something new. You're going to want to accomplish something else, right? So you've got to start really taking pride in the moment. What is happening right now with you? What are you doing right now that other people are not willing to do? And take pride upon that and recognize it. We all there's so much information and knowledge out there, right? If you go to Google, you can Google pretty much anything. There's millions of books in the world that talk about mindset, goal setting, accomplishing what you want. And what do we find in almost every case? It's in our heads. The mindset is the most important part of getting us to where we want to do. So we've got to start being grateful for where we're at, being grateful for the journey. Start understanding that these little, small, significant wins that we do are a stepping stone to get us to the goal. They're a stepping stone to get us to where we want to be. So the more that we start recognizing and being appreciative of the success that we're doing, the better that we're going to do, right? We're going to do better. Lack of appreciation can bring you down this really bad, slippery slope of not being able to see the importance of the small successes and the wins that you're actually doing every single day along your journey. I remember one time I was in counseling with EMDR, and my counselor said, Krista, you've got to start sitting back and being more in the moment, like enjoying your ride, enjoying you getting there. And I was like, well, I want to get there. And she's like, yes, but enjoy what you're going through. Be appreciative of each and every day, where you're at, your victories, how you've improved. And I was like, oh my gosh, it just hit me. Like I'm so, focused on my end result that I'm not enjoying and recognizing all the successes and wins to where, to along the way. And that's not a good way to be. We're going to continue to beat ourselves up. So start telling yourself that every single day that you just do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 small actions to get you to where you want to be, whatever that reason, that goal, that dream that you have, that you are winning every single day. Success breeds success. I tell my kids this all the time. I tell my students this all the time. Success breeds success. The more that we start creating little small changes and habits in our life, in our business, in our mindset, the more that we start to adapt to difficult situations and we acknowledge them, that they're difficult, and we actually got past them, the more that we acknowledge that what we're doing and that we're succeeding, even the little things, they start to transform into big things. Small wins transform into this powerful, powerful, big win and end result. But it happens each and every day along the way. So I want you to understand that once that you accomplish a little small win, once a little small win is accomplished and you recognize it and you're thankful for it and you actually are appreciative of it, it sets in favor more small wins and more small wins. So the universe starts bringing you more of these, of what you're noticing, the more of what you're grateful for, the more of what you're doing to get you there. And before you know it, you've got this huge, huge win. You've accomplished your goal. But enjoy it along the way. Say to yourself, wow, today, what did you do today that you didn't really want to do? That's a win, right? What did you do? What action did you do that actually is going to help set you in motion to get you towards that end result? Recognize it, be grateful for it, and keep on doing it every single day. I'm reading a book right now from Jack Canfield. It's called The Success Principles. And make sure I tell you the right name for it. But so it's called, yes, Jack Canfield, The Success Principles. And one thing that he says is that every single day, if you just do 5 things, 5 small little actions, maybe it's writing 5 pages in a book. Maybe it's, you want to write a book. Maybe it's, creating 5 scripts, or just doing something that helps you get to where you want to be. That at the end of a year, I mean, imagine if you just do, 5 pages a day, that in a year, how many pages will you have to get closer to that book, right? If you just make 5 phone calls a day, or 5 video text messages a day, or just 5 somethings a day that you are intentional about. They don't have to be big things. It might be a 5 minutes each or 10 minutes each, right? But 5 small random acts that you do every single day that push you closer to your end result of getting what you want, you're going to get there so much sooner. And start to recognize at the end of the week, you're going to go, wow, I just did 35 things that if I hadn't done them before, I wouldn't be closer to getting my end result. So enjoy the ride, right? Recognize that success doesn't happen overnight. We don't reach our goals overnight. It's impossible to really think that it's that simple in life, right? We all want it to be that simple. We want it to be that easy. But truthfully, good things take time sometimes. They take hard work. They take perseverance. They take you continuing to push and push when you just want to stop. But if you stop, you'll never get there. If you don't recognize your success along the way, you'll never get there. So continue to push, continue to show appreciation, continue to pat yourself on the back. Why? Because success breeds success. Each and every little small, hi Jen, each and every little small action that you do just gets you closer to your goal. Maybe your goal is just to be a happier person. Maybe it's to get yourself out of a funk because you've been having a really rough time. And many of you are saying, well, Krista, I've been having a hard time and it's because I'm sick and I have all these things going on. And I get it. We all have things. So maybe part of your goal can be to try your best to get yourself out of that funk, because you know the more you stay in the funk, the worse your life is going to be, right? So what are 5 little things that you can do each day to get you out of that mental funk, right? Maybe it's a mental funk, it's a business funk, it's a relationship funk, whatever it is. 5 little small things that you can do every day to help you get closer to that end result. And then give yourself like props for getting there. Give yourself props for doing those 5 things. At the end of that day, recognize them, celebrate those wins. The end of that week, celebrate those 35 wins. The end of that month, those 35 wins turn into 140 wins that are getting you closer to get to your end destination, but celebrate yourself along the way. Remember, when you get to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro, that's amazing, but every single day, you taking the action that helped get you there, that's truly when you are winning. So I hope this helped. Comment below. I would love to get you the little success tracker. How you can track your successes. Remember, success breeds success. When you recognize something, when you focus on something, when you see something, when you track something, you get more of it. So I want to be able to help you recognize all the wins that you have so you can get more of them in the end. All right, everyone? So make it a great day. When you do what you love, people love what you do. And I just wanted to pop on here and hopefully give you a little bit of encouragement, because we all need it, including me. Anyways, make it a great day. Bye-bye. Hey there, I have a brand new podcast called Fired Up with Krista Mashore, where I bring my high energy right to your ears. This podcast is available on all your favorite podcast platforms. So do me a favor, go subscribe and leave a review. All this information is free and I cannot wait to teach you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.